My name is Al Rauber, and I've been investigating paranormal phenomena for over 50 years.
What clues does the evidence gathered from the scene of the haunting prove? Paranormal investigator Al Rauber is called.
Al Rauber, an expert in the collection of electronic voice phenomena.
We're here in the studio today with Al Rauber.
Can paranormal investigators Al Rauber and Dave Manganelli get the evidence to prove it?
I've never been afraid of being there, and to me, it's a learning experience. There's no expert in the field. This field, even today, with all the advances that have been made, it's still 30-40% theoretical. There's so much we don't know about haunting phenomena. And that's why you go out, learn. Always look for the most common thing that it could be. Don't jump to conclusions. Hauntings are caused by emotion. There's got to be reasons why they're here, why they're still here. And there's always an emotional attachment to this plane of existence, whether it's something that's unresolved, which a lot of times it is. You can't just hear or make something move on their own. They need an energy to do it. And there's two sources for this energy. You, what happens when you lose energy? You lose heat, you feel cold. Like the fact that you're feeling cold tells me something else is causing that. Or they'll draw from electronic energy, electronic devices. They'll use those devices to somehow manifest. I was told that I was the first one to ever do this type of an investigation on TV. Electronic voice phenomena, short is EVP. It's the imprinting of sounds, normally voices, on some type of electronic media. These voices that you get, or these noises that you get, they're not always voices, they can be noises. They're not audible at the time of the recording. Somehow they're imprinting themselves onto the recording media.
Give us a message.
Classify EVPs A, B, and C. C being the weakest, and A being, as clear as you and I, talking. When you get used to listening, it's a lot easier. Most people that just go out and record for the first few times could have Class B and Class C voices that they don't even hear. So they're not used to listening to it. You have to really get in here listening to these things. I was lucky enough to be asked to investigate the Lizzie Borden house. Both times I was there, we got a number of voices, probably 30 voices. On top of that, we actually got some physical phenomena we captured on camera. I received a couple of voices from a person who identified himself as Isa. One of the first things I did was I went back to a friend of mine, and I said, you have a listing of people who ever lived in this house. And 5 minutes later, she sent it to me, and the fourth resident was a person by the name of Asa Gifford. Listen, EVP is not the only source. You have to do extensive questioning of the people. You want to get as much information as you can about the place that you're investigating, about who had lived there in the past, if you could, about anything that was, any incidents that might have an emotional charge to them. I guess the most important thing I think that I would want people to realize is that anybody that has this experience, it's not unnatural, it's not supernatural, it's a part of what we are as human beings, part of our life. We just don't understand it yet, fully understand how this is all interacting. There's just so much out there we don't know about the whole science. Every little bit you learn, again, is a building block.